Welcome to another base building video featuring an anti-3-star amazing awesome base. Now this base held up twice and I'm going to show you at least one of the replays, maybe two, who knows, and we're going to tell you why this one. Now this one, he's going to do a little kill squad action, maybe a little NTFT. Maybe if he had a couple more Valkyries it would be an NTFT and not time fail toning. Yeah, that is a new attack strategy you need to use. Anyways, it's a variation of the Valkyrie attack using some Valkyries. Doesn't always have to use a Golem. Evan, Art of War, great clan. They are in CWL. What league are they in? Then Apex or Premier? I can't even remember right now. Anyways, a little kill squad. He did mistakenly put the queen down, but I guess before the Golem dropped. So that was honestly probably the big mistake, and probably I mean, without the queen ability, she's not going to be able to, survive through an CC if they're still up. Certainly survive through an Inferno Tower. So right about now, you would have popped queen ability. It would have been able to get down. It looks like well, still able to get down the wow, still able to get down the Expo even with the blunder. Well, she would have gotten down the Inferno Tower. I mean the Archer Tower and the Wizard Tower with ability. So with those two buildings down, that really could have paved the way for the 3-star. So, yeah, just a slight mistake. We've all done it. Sometimes that Golem just moves too slowly and you put the queen down too fast afterwards. And it's just, I hate when I've done that before. I've done it before. I think we've all done it before. Just, we think she's out of range, but somehow she gets within range. And, yeah, just not causing the greatness that we so desire. So they attacked that one time there, and let's look at their other hit on Nathan. A 99%. Whoa. Using sort of the strange strategy, I guess. My guess is 99%. They almost had a time fail. So it's a base that has potential to drop, but then at the same time pretty powerful. Now let's look at the base and let me tell you why it's powerful. It held up against the Hog attack. I mean, honestly, people say, well, Halo, I got 3-star the first time I used your base. Falcon destroyed it. La Lune destroyed it. Guys, you got to understand. First of all Town Hall 10 should be 3-starred in this game. The hit rate is extremely high nowadays. Now, if you're in regular clans, that's what I'm making these videos for, it's not going to be high. You're going to face some good players at times, but most of the players are going to be terrible, and they're not going to know how to take these bases down. That's why they're great. Even if they get 3-starred, rerun it again, at least a number of times. Tweak it if need be, because you're going to eventually find that these bases hold up very, very well. They're just so much better than your internet bases, astronomically better. Now, if you want to make this an anti-2, you could put the Town Hall in the middle and change some of the walls around. It's an anti-2, anti-3 base with an anti-2 in the middle. I know some of y'all like that because some wars require that. People can't get 3 stars. It's really the 2 stars. So if you want to do that, you can make the alterations. Just tweak things around to find your needs. Of course, with these, please change the traps up because if you don't change the traps up, if someone watches this video, or they might remember it, they'll be like, hey, wait, I think I've seen that base before. Let me go find it and 3-star it. Okay, so we're going to come in here with Oreo. Little Falcon hit. Queen Walk Valkyrie. I'm going to show you a little variety of attacks. Maybe a Falcon. I know I bring in these to you because I know y'all love to use this strategy. So, hey, why not give it a go? Oreo, a great player indeed. I mean, he's a hit-up player, but he also can 10v10, which is awesome, like I am. But this season in CWL, there hasn't been many hit-ups. Everyone's running anti-3s. So yeah, that's us hit-up players are now shifted to the Town Hall 10s. I think my hit rate in CWL is like 48%, something like that. I think I'm 5 for 11 or 4 for. No, I'm more than 4. 5 for 11 or 5 for 12. Wait, 5? No, I'm 5. No, 5 for 12 would not be 48. You know what? I don't even know right now. Maybe I should. 5 for 12 is 42%. I'm higher than that. So I think I'm 46%. So 5 for 11 is 46%. That is my hit rate. It is. It is my hit rate. Oh my goodness, 46%. I think the average right now is CWL is in the 30s, if I remember right, 35. Maybe it's higher, maybe it's lower. I don't know. I think it's in the 30s somewhere. Either way, Oreo just demolished this base. You notice his beautiful funnel at the very beginning. I didn't talk a lot about it. If you want more in-depth for Falcon hits, I've made a bunch of videos just showing you some 3 stars here. If you could not see what was going on in the battlefield, yeah, you'll need to go back and watch some of my video playlists. Learn how to get better in this game. If you're wondering, how did he funnel? Why did he waste? You know, he wasted so many loons at the beginning and all that stuff. Like, why was he doing that? He could have brought more Valkyries. Well, if you don't know how to answer that question, that's called funneling. It's called beautiful pathing, and that's why he has King Queen up and like 5 Valkyries or something like that. So very nicely done for Mr. Oreo. So Yo-Yo coming in here. Now Yo-Yo is a solid attacker, one of the best law lowers out there. I mean, his loon placement is amazing. So clean, so crisp, so beautiful. Yo-Yo Jojo coming in beautifully. Now again, you know, if you're new to the game, I get these comments all the time. Halo, why in the world does he waste a king over here? I mean, the king, he doesn't get anything down. He didn't take a single air structure down, and we got a king and a cannon down. That doesn't help anything. Guys, you got to understand here, the point of the king is for funneling purposes. King is probably the best funneling troop in the game. He's very powerful, he's very tanky, and he can get a lot done. And notice that is exactly what happened. He funneled this section so the queen would step over to this wall break section. She would not drift around to the town hall. If you did not do that, you would either have to expend Valkyries, and they can get off track. You'd have to use like Giants, Wizards, Baby Dragons. Not many people use Giant Wizards for funnel, but you know, so many different types of troops. And Yo-Yo doing a triple wall break. I mean, you might be wondering, how does he do this? How did he break all that? How do you know these wall breakers would go to this air sweeper? You're gonna have to watch my Wall Breaking Pro series. I've talked about it a lot. It's pretty simple. Wall breakers maneuver very simply. They're not hard to figure out. They're just kind of it just takes a lot of practice. Anyways, queen value is amazing. He's gonna Lalo from 3. Makes sense because he's gonna let the queen handle this stuff at 6 o'clock. Obviously, and he's going to Lalo up as 12 as well. Use some haste spells, use some heal spells if needed. Little Tesla farm over here. Going to maybe cause him some problems, but no, Yo-Yo is like, I see the Tesla farm and I raise you. Loons. How many loons to be precise? 6 loons. Queen ends up dying. She's not able to handle all the firepower. There's still much for her. 3 archer towers, cannons, mortars. So much on the battlefield. But the good thing is, guys, he has a lot of loons left. And even though he doesn't have a haste spell, still able to get this 3-star because actually that healer was definitely causing some nice tanking. Look what that healer was doing. Tanking for the archer, I mean for the loons. But nicely done, Jojo Yo-Yo, with the beautiful funnel, beautiful wall break. And if you're new to the game, use that king. You don't always have to use the king for funneling, but I would say on queen walks and other kill squads, well, maybe not kill squads, but queen walks, king is used for funnel. Heck, I don't even 90% of the time at least. It's got to be something like that. Well, you've done it again. And try that base out. Try those attacks out. Come back for more. Halo out.
This is Sparta!